Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is, as most of you know, the start off of football season this week, and so this is going to be a completely non-comic related, sports-centered episode of comics. I'm completely screwing with you. I never do that to you. This is a comics only show. There's no sports allowed here whatsoever, so get that out of your head. Jeez. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the sports-free episode of comics. We got some awesome Marvel news for you. First of all, in comics, there's going to be a new ongoing series starting in December about the Defenders. The four basic characters in the series are Namor, Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, and Hulk. However, like with any comic book team, it changes. It's not like the Fantastic Four. It's not always just the main four. This version is going to include Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Namor, Hulk, and Iron Fist. It comes out in December. It's being written by Matt Fraction, who's currently writing Fear Itself, and I do love the Defenders. In fact, I bought this little one-shot Marvel Defenders comic because I saw it in the store and I thought, hey, why not? I like the Defenders. Oh god, it was awful. Anyway, the new series will hopefully be 1,000 times better than that. Well, no, 1,000 times better, that would still be terrible, so like 1,000,000,000 times better than that would be decent. In other news, the Avengers film, as most of you know, is getting close to wrapping up filming, and there has been rumors that there is going to be some sort of alien creatures or alien species or something that the Avengers are going to be fighting, because all the set pictures feature motion capture suits. The most recent rumor is that these are not aliens at all, but actually some sort of creatures from the sea, and that Namor will be making appearance in the movie. Take this rumor with a grain of salt, obviously. I don't think it's the direction Joss Whedon's gonna take, but I really hope it is, because I love me some Namor. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Marvel news. I'll now hand it to Richard to give you some awesome DC Comics reviews.
Thank you very much, Carter. And yeah, I do have a bunch of comics to talk about this week. It's gonna be fun. Oh man, my beard's getting kind of bushy, isn't it? Man, look at that. Just call me Wheezy Waiter. Wheezy Waiter. You YouTube people understand that reference. It's all good. Wait, what's it? Oh man, am I missing a whole patch of beard hair? So last week, DC's New 52 started off with a bang with the very first issue of Justice League #1. Also last week, we did a mass fan review of Justice League #1 and we all dug it. However, last week brought us one comic from DC's New 52. This week, we get a whole wave of new #1s. And I gotta say, I am incredibly impressed with what I've seen so far. Now, I can't vouch for all of them, because, you know, like, there's some, like, Justice League International that I'm pretty sure sucked major, you know what, fill in blank here. This is a show for all ages. I'm not gonna say bad things. Damn it. But the 4 books that I did get from DC's New 52 this week were absolutely incredible. So the first book I'm going to talk to you guys about is Superman Action Comics #1 by Grant Morrison with art by Rags Morales. So Action #1 was one of the more controversial #1s that came out because of all the changes that were applied to the Superman character. But for me, I looked past all the changes and said Grant Morrison writing a Superman comic is the greatest idea ever. If you want an example of what I'm talking about, read All-Star Superman. It's freaking awesome. Now, even though I have some minor complaints about this book, I loved it. It's action-packed, it sets the tone of the book very well, the changes are actually very welcome in my opinion, so yeah, I highly dug this, 4.5 out of 5 from me. Also, I am very excited to say that the critics and fans seem to be digging this as well. However, having said that, I can say that I'm pretty sure there's going to be people that are not going to like this. For example, Carter and I disagreed on everything about Action #1. In fact, I don't think we disagreed this much since the great X-Men First Class debate of 2011. But I still love Carter. He's my bro. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys about Batman Detective Comics by Tony Daniel. While everybody else was worried about Batgirl and Superman, I was worried about this. Strictly because I didn't think Tony Daniel was the right person to pick to usher in the New 52 version of Batman, but he blew me out of the water and totally surprised me, which is why this is probably my favorite of all the new #1s. I give it a 5 out of 5. Incredible. These next 2 books, I don't really want to go into great detail because I want you guys to read them completely unaware of what's in them, other than great writing and great artwork. That is Swamp Thing and Animal Man. I highly recommend them. 5 out of 5 for both. So yeah, that's all the books I got this week, and I loved all of them. Now, we had another comics comments topic that we were going to talk about that Carter had filmed, but I found 2 topics that I want to talk about this week for comics comments. So the first topic is something that's been going on all week, and it involves the shoes from Back to the Future Part 2. Yeah, I know, it's not a comic book topic, just deal with it. We can break our rules on the show if we want to. But anyways, if you haven't heard about this, Nike is actually making the actual shoes from Back to the Future Part 2 in real life and selling them on eBay. And the cool thing is that the money that the shoes are gonna make are gonna go to Michael J. Fox's foundation to help Parkinson's research. So basically my question this week for Comics Comments is, if there was anything in a movie that you'd want to exist in real life, what would it be? And the second topic just kind of, comes with the date, because today is September 11th. So basically, my question for that particular topic is, do you remember where you were when that all happened? Anyways, hopefully this wasn't too long of a segment, but I'll switch it back to Carter, and I'll see you guys later.
Anyway, yes, enjoy football season if you're a fan of that kind of thing. Go Saints, and we will see you next week on a brand new episode of Comics. Adios.